All right, we're getting ready to go into a little presentation I put together called Travel Dollars Business Webinar. And we're going to be talking about why it's important to start your own business. And that's the question. Why is it important to have your own business? Reason one, helping others. There's nothing like the satisfaction of knowing you're responsible for the success of others. Your ideas provide them the opportunity to earn a living, provide for their families, and fulfill their own dreams. The second reason is financial independence. Let's be honest. This is probably the biggest reason people get into businesses for themselves. And that's a good thing. You should want financial independence. However, how do you define financial independence? Unlimited cash potential, or having money to buy whatever you want? Entrepreneurship can allow you to achieve. Trust me, money doesn't buy happiness, but it does make finding happiness much easier. The third reason is the tax benefit, and I think this is the biggest reason. For entrepreneurs, they have the opportunity to take advantage of some nice tax perks. Many can write off expenses like travel, food, phone bills, portion of the car payment, and the list goes on. Also, certain startup qualifies for government incentives. Make sure to ask your accountant about what tax benefits you may be eligible for. So you might ask yourself, where do we start? Now, there's a lot of different avenues that you could take. One could be a franchise, one could be a brick and mortar, one could be multi-level marketing. Let's look at the franchise first, a business method that involves license of trademark. Okay, I decided to go over here to franchise.com because I really want to see how much it would cost if I was interested in starting my own franchise or buying a franchise business. I'm from New Jersey, so of course I want to look for franchise in New Jersey. So let's see, let's go down here to let's look at health and fitness, and let's hit the search button here. And what I'm really interested in finding out how much money it's going to cost me to invest in the franchise and start my own business. Now keep in mind, these franchises, they are really brick and mortar. So on top of paying for the franchise, then you have to pay for, the building or where you're renting it at. Then you have to pay for remodeling. Because when you're looking at franchise, the reason why you're buying a franchise is because they have allegedly a proven plan and they have a layout that they want you to follow. So you definitely have to have capital. But let's take a quick look here. So this one right here, it costs $70,000 to come in. First Light, 65. This one is 125. This one is 49, and I'm seeing 60, 300. Retro Fitness, Snap Fitness, 75. So it's varying. This one is 200. Let's go ahead and look at another category. Let me come down here to home related. Maybe we might see something here from a home-based business. And we do a search there. And okay, so blinds, Ace, these are still brick and mortar. Let's go and look in one more category real fast because I'm interested in what they have for travel. All right, so they only have two here. All right, so this one is $10,495. Cruise Planner, American Represented, home-based business. All right, so this is one that you actually can work from home. So, if you got $1,100, then I guess you can buy into this franchise. This one next to it, Expedia, is $100,000, but it is also a proven path because a lot of these franchises you're looking at, they work, but you have to have the capital to invest in them. That's the only shortcoming that I see. Okay, so now let's look at brick and mortar. It's a physical presence of an organization, a business, in a building or a structure. So what you're really talking about, your mom and pop stores, any type of business that's in a structure. And what does that mean? That means you're going to have overhead, right? That means you're going to have to pay for electricity. That means you're probably going to pay for heat, depending on where you at. A lot of other things that is going to be a part of that brick and mortar business that you're going to be responsible for. And then the last one on my list was multi-level marketing. It is a marketing strategy where profit is derived by a participating salesperson, which is compensated not solely by the direct sales generated by the salesperson, but essentially from the sales of other salespeople within the sales force. So now you have to ask yourself, what type of business do you want to go into? Now for us here at Travel Dollars, a franchise, too much money. Brick and mortar, too much money. When we looked at multi-level marketing, that's one of the reasons that we decided that that was our choice. And let me give you some reasons why. There's a small amount of money to put up at risk, a huge demand for good quality products, residual income. That means that every month you get a check in the mail. The income potential, the sky's the limit. No inventory, no overhead, low cost operation, because a lot of these multi-level marketing businesses you can work right from your home. And attainable freedom. That's the most important thing. Being able to, I get up every morning in my pajamas, go to my computer, and I work my multi-level marketing business. And we're getting ready to go into what business I chose when it came to multi-level marketing. And we'll be going into that next. In this section, we're going to cover why I chose to do business with the Pay to Save network. Here are some of my reasons for becoming a distributor for the Pay to Save network. The Pay to Save business system is all about selling a business like a franchise. I like to think that I'm selling a Pay to Save franchise, which is a multi-level marketing business that pays. But instead of selling vacuum cleaners, real estate, we are selling a complete business system with products. There are two benefits I like. No overhead, and I choose my hours to work. Now, you need to ask yourself, do you want to work for someone else, own a traditional franchise, or own a business like the Pay to Save system? Now, to get started in business with us, we have taken away the financial barriers for people to get started. You can get started for as little as $125 a month. $125 a month is a small investment to get started in business. The $125 is 100% tax deductible, and you can take it off your taxes as a business expense at the end of the year. What comes with the Pay to Save business system? Well, you get 10 trials, travel club memberships that you can give away for free each and every month, so your customers can try it before they buy it. The personal travel club membership comes with a marketing website and a back office to keep track of all your commissions. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this page because we will be covering this when I go through the compensation plan. This table is called the Trilogy Pay because it has 3 legs, and this is one of the many ways we get paid. Look at the members column and the monthly columns. You can see within this metric how much money could be made, not counting the product side of the business. And finally, once you have 3 paying members, your business is now making positive cash flow. Now, for some of you, this might not be for you, and I understand that. However, you can still download our free app and start saving money. And I will say bye to you now and wish you the best of luck. However, for those of you that like what you're seeing, stay with us. I'm about to go into the compensation plan in detail. We're about to go into the Pay to Save compensation plan, which covers the complete business system. The business system is broken down into 2 areas, one being retail sales and the other is building a business with the help of other business partners. We're going to cover retail sales first and then employing new business partners. The Pay to Save Travel Club membership is based on selling the Travel Club membership. Each month, every partner is given 10 trial memberships to give away for free for the first 30 days. This way, your customers get to try it before they buy it. The Travel Club membership sells for $12.95, and we make $10 on the first 15 sales and then $5 on each sale thereafter. Now, our monthly membership costs us $125 a month, but by selling the Travel Club membership, you can buy down your membership and start making a positive cash flow. Let me show you what I mean. Now, this is you, and when you first come into the business and you start selling your Travel Club membership for $12.95, you can see once you get to sales 5, your membership that cost you $125 now is only costing you $75. When you get to sales 10, the membership that cost you $125 is not only costing you $25. And when you get to 15, you're now actually making positive cash flow of $25. You kind of break even between sales 12 and 13. At sales 12, you still owe $5, but on sale 13, you're making $5. Now, you see here, when you reach your 16th sale, you're no longer making the $10 a month. You're now making $5, $5 per sale. So excuse me. So by the time you reach the 19th sale, you are now have a positive cash flow of $50. So you went from starting with having to pay $125 a month to by the time you have 19 sales, or should I say, by the time you have 13 sales, you're making $5 a month, or by your 19 sales, you're making $50 a month. And that's solely just selling the travel club membership. Okay, let's look a little further and look at the summary of those retail sales that we just talked about. Now, as we said earlier, when you sell the membership sales 1 through 15, you're going to earn $10 a month. Sales 16 through Affinity, you're going to get $5 a month. Now another thing that happens is that we haven't got into this, but you're going to learn a little bit more about this, about what this Trilogy Pay is really all about. If you can remember earlier where we talked about that you got $10 for the first 1 through 15 sales, and sales 16 you're only getting 5. You know, this is what I like about this company. It's not a stingy company. They believe in giving back. So what they did, they took that other $5 and now they're going to put it in the metrics in the Trilogy Pay, which is on the business side. So money is going to flow from the retail side into the business side via of this avenue. Every time somebody makes a sale of 16 and beyond, $5 is going to be contributed to the Trilogy Pay metrics. The next thing I want to talk about is travel dollars. And to kind of talk about travel dollars, first I got to talk about the mobile app. Pay to Save created a mobile app that's going to have various products on it. You're going to be able to access the travel portal through your smartphone. It also contains digital coupons. We have over 9,000 retailers and over 250,000 locations. You're going to be able to log into your back office through this particular application. You're also going to be able to look at your commissions and how many people may have downloaded the, this is, by the way, this is a free app, how many people might download the free app. And this particular item, like I said, they're going to download it for free, but it's going to make you money. And this is how that's going to happen. As an incentive to get people to download the app and try it, Pay to Save is giving everybody that downloads the app 50 travel dollars. If they tell 3 friends about it and they download the app, they're going to get another $50. But now, how does these travel dollars really work? Travel dollars are used to pay down your the fees that you will be paying when you, like say, if you was to book a room. So let's say hypothetically, let's say the room cost you went through the portal and it says it was listed for $125 a night. Let's say you understand that one night. It also tells you that you could use $25 of that $50 to pay down your room rate. So that means that now that room that stayed at one night is going to cost you $100. Now the company is going one step further, and what they're doing is also how these travel dollars are going to pay you, the business partner, is 40% of that savings is going to be passed over to you, and 50% is going to be passed to the metrics. Now, let me clarify this a little bit. When you went through the Pay to Save app, that room might have been listed for $125, but we know that if you went there, that room might have been $175 a night. So what they're going to do is they're going to take the difference of that 125 and that 175, which is 50, and then that's how they're going to calculate the 40% and the 50% that's going to be paid to you, and the 50% that's going to be paid to the metric that's going to be divided between everybody. Now, when we look at the mobile app side over here, you see there's 40-40. 40 is going to go to the partner, and 40 is going to go to the metrics. But what are they talking about? They're talking about the products that's going to be sold on the app. Based on the products that's going to be sold on the app, anytime somebody download that app and they buy a product through the app, you're going to make 40% from that particular purchase. And another 40% is going to be distributed in the metrics between everybody. And I'm sorry, this is only in the U.S. I'm pretty sure the company is working on making it international, but for the time of this recording, it's only in the U.S. Okay, now we just got finished talking about the retail side of the business. Now we're going to talk about the business partner part of the business. And that's where you want to go out and you want to find like-minded individuals that want to build a business and are interested in building a business with the Pay to Save system. Now, with today's economy being the way it is, there are a lot of individuals that are looking for a plan B, having something to fall back on, because you never know when you might go into your job and you'll be given a pink slip. But if that was to happen, wouldn't it be nice to know that you had something to fall back on? And the pay to save business system is a good avenue to give you that security. So let's get started. When you first come into the business, when you first come into business, you're going to come in as a director. And what you are going to want to do is to find three like-minded individuals like yourself. And that's where the whole business structure starts. So let me show you what I mean by that. When you when you find that first partner, the company is going to pay you $25. So now you know that your monthly membership is $125. So now, just by finding that one partner that has the same frame of mind as yourself, you now only have to pay $100 a month. You find that second person, the company's going to give you another $25. So now you're paying $75 a month. Now this is where the magic really starts. When you bring in that third person, what's going to happen is the company's going to pay you $125 a month. That means that now your monthly membership is zero. And now everything from this point forward is positive cash flow. I like to say 3 in is free. At this point, what you're going to really need to do is to make sure that these three individuals are doing the same thing that you're doing. You went out, you find three business partners to help you build your business. So this person here, they need to go out and find three business partners to help them build their business. And this person needs to do the same thing, and this person needs to do the same thing. And when this person has three people in his business structure, three paying individuals, then 3 in is free. When this person had three in their business structure, it's going to be 3 in is free. And the same thing here. So this was an illustration on how you can find three partners and start to build your business. Like I said, find three and it's free, and now you're on your way to success with positive cash flow. Okay, so now we just got finished talking about when you bring in three partners, you find out that your membership now is free. But remember the sole purpose, like I said earlier, about you bringing in these individuals, that you want them to duplicate what you just did. So let's see what that looks like if they follow through. Okay, so this partner brought in three individuals, and this one did the same thing, and this one did the same thing. So now, if you notice, now in your company, you have a total of 12. But what does that mean to you as far as finance? Let's take a look at that. So now, like I said, now you have 4, 4, and 4, which gives you 12. All right. But this is where the magic starts. Now you have 1,200 volume, which equals $10 a day of $300 monthly. Plus, you're going to get a $600 rank advancement bonus. So what we're really saying here is once you get 12 individuals in your company, okay, that you're going to make a residual income every month, as long as these people stay in, of $300 a month. And the first time you reach that, you're also going to get a $600 bonus. But now that $600 bonus is going to be split out between 6 months. So instead of making $300, so you're going to make $400 a month for the next 6 months. Or hopefully by the time that 6 months period is up, that you're way beyond that and you're making a lot more money, but you're still going to get that $100 bonus coming in for the next 6 months. I want to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about spillover, because if you understand spillover, you have a better understanding that you don't have to go out and build your company or your downline yourself. Collectively, everybody that's in your network is going to be helping you. And let me show you exactly what I mean by that. Spillover is when somebody in your upline, like right here, let's say the person that introduced me to the business, now we both share the same downline. I'm in one of their legs. And this, look at this as being a leg 3, leg 2, leg 1. So I'm in one of their legs. So when they bring people in, they're going to need to find some place for that person to go. So they're going to look in that particular leg that I'm a member of, and they might place somebody there. And that's what happened here. Now, This doesn't necessarily have to happen from up above. This could also happen from below. Because you remember now, when these people bring in people, like this person brought in a person, all right? I didn't bring in that person. They brought in this person. But this person still is going to count toward my volume for pay. So spillover is a good thing. Now, when you have at a minimum 39 individuals in your business structure, two things are going to happen. One, you're going to get a promotion. Now you're going to be a two-star director, and now you're going to be making $1,500 a month. That's broken down because remember we get paid weekly. It's going to be broken down to $375 a week. Remember, we're dealing with a trilogy. The trilogy means three. Now you can have more than 13 in each one of these legs. But at a minimum, to become a two-star director, you have a minimum of 13 in each leg, and by doing that, that's going to give you $1,500 a month. Now let's think about it. 39 individuals. Now, those 39 individuals that's on your team wasn't brought in directly by you. It was brought in by you and others. Collectively, y'all made that happen because we're looking at the volume. That's what we're looking at. But you also have to still have that minimum three individuals that you personally brought into the business. Now we're going to look at the dual pay. The dual pay is a little different, but to become a two-star in the dual pay, you have to have 80 people to become a two-star director and to get paid the same amount of money. So when you're building your team, think of three because you are the one that's going to be in control on how your downline is built. You're going to be the one that's going to be placing these individuals within your downline. So think about that. For me, I'm always going to do the trilogy instead of the dual because I know the trilogy means that I have less individuals and I'm going to make more money. Okay, I wanted to make sure that you understood how the trilogy pay differs from the dual pay and vice versa. And what we have here is I put the dual team here. As you know, there's two legs, all right, and how many members you have to have. And then the trilogy, which means three, has three legs and how many members. And this is the payout and how much you get paid daily. All right, and this is the volume. But what we're really going to be looking at is the monthly income and the members count. So in order to get paid in the pay to save system, you have to have at least three individuals in that are paying members that you directly sponsor. So let's jump down here. Now you can see here you have 12 members, all right, and when you have 12 members, you're going to be paid $300 a month. But if you did it by the dual, which is two legs, you have to have 24, so it's double. Now remember we looked at earlier where you had 13, 13, 13, they gave you 39 members, all right, which gave you 3,900 volume. And that means that at that point you was getting paid $50 daily, which actually equals out to $375 a week and totals up to $1,500 a month. And down here you can see when you have 100 members, you're going to be making $70 a day. When you have 150 members, you're going to be making $100 a day, so forth and so forth. But the really difference between the trilogy and the dual, you have to think of double. Whatever you have here is going to be double there. Okay? Now, what I want to go through is ranking, advancements, and bonuses. All right, so now this is based off the trilogy, and we kind of looked at this earlier. You had 300 in volume, you're going to get $125 monthly. A one star, another one we looked at, you had 12 members, that's 1,200 in volume, daily $10 a day, which is 300. But then we talked about that you was going to get a payout bonus. All right, the payout bonus was going to be $600. There's going to be 6 payments of $100. Now, the next time you get a bonus, which would be when you become a 4-star, all right, you need 150 members, 15,000 in volume, and then that's when you're going to be making $100 a day, and your monthly income at that point is going to be $3,000. But then they're going to give you a bonus of $5,000. Once again, that's going to be paid out in 6 payments, which is going to be $833 a month. So if you look at it this way, it's going to be that first month you're going to get $3,833 that month because of the bonus. And let's go down one more. Let's look at the ambassador. 300 members, 30,000 in volume, $150 paid a day. Your monthly income is going to be 4,500, and now they're going to give you a $10,000 bonus. That's going to be paid out in 6 payments of $1,667. So these are the reasons why I decided that I want to be on the same team as Paid to Save, because the money is in the recipe for success. So I hope you decide to come aboard and join us, because right now we're at the new beginning with this new platform, and it's a great time to be a part of this business. I hope to see you on the other side. Bye bye.